Hold on, man. What the fuck? Oh. No, I'm saying I went to my depth chart and the motherfucker just started on my ass. That's a lot of glitches. I'm ready.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Watson off play action. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Watson now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Taken from just outside the 30. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
And 10. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Staying on the ground with Vaughn. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14.
Some of the big boppers in the game traditionally have been safeties, and he certainly fits that mold. He lets his pads do his talking.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 34. Up the middle, it's Vaughn.
Oh, I went to the
Give him
wrong
5
side.
on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so that 3rd down coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Jones will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is Jakeem Grant. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Cleveland offense ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that, because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Man, step up.
But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Cowboys 7, Browns 9.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They hand off.
Oh, motherfucker.
He's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle made at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
What the fuck? Oh, yeah, that's how y'all feel?
Bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 7. They run it again with Chubb. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Nice and hot. All right.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Knew he was going,
Pass
man.
taken in.
Thought he was going to zag back out.
And
Good
he's
shit.
got this down to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
From the 25, here's 2nd down at a yard. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First down, they'll run with Chubb. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They go with Chubb on second down.
Damn good block. Fuck.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 42 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And again, it's Chubb.
Damn,
He's
they
going to
help me
press
out.
this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Chubb is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
As good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, is every bit as good when they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed between the 20s, but a power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
On second down, it's Vaughn. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Prescott looks to throw on first. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Jones has it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one a gain of 20 in a 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Bad decision.
Here's Prescott. And
Let him get it out of there.
and that'll fall incomplete.
in the end zone is a momentary completion. No need to panic. They just got to follow the Saints protocol and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. The Browns drive about to get started. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. A final shot before the break. Watson eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Play action now. Prescott. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Grant Duncan. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game.
Good looking out. Good looking out. Played
That's
yourself.
a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
They go up the middle with Chubb.
Damn, it don't let me switch. Should have hit him in the backfield for a loss.
No gain on the play there, second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he's having a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play. They'll hold them to no gain.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now, this game has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
That is caught.
Man. Out.
Able to get the third down conversion.
Yeah, buddy. That shit was in the air forever.
I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up.
Start slowing down right there.
Remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Running behind center with Vaughn. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. On first down, they go back to Vaughn again. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Ronald Jones. He scored on the ground and through the air.
Almost threw that shit away and into his back because he was held up at the line.
In the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who is open.
The man out of the backfield gets in for the score. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The next time you out on the truck. Weekend.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
Youngstown car show?
Bouncing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They should be phony as fuck.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. From the gun, here's Watson.
Oh! I had him. Too fucking slow. Good shit.
On the final act of the third quarter.
Too motherfucking slow.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. A toss play to Chubb, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights? That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
Second down, here's Chubb again. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Damn!
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Wow. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
They'll give it to Chubb.
Way to hold, way to hold, way to hold.
He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Chubb again, but he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to break up 4th.
I know in this spot they have to be thinking to themselves, let's go ahead and go for it right now. We don't know if we'll get another opportunity. But if you trust your defense at all, you kick the field goal and maybe have one more shot later.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I know exactly who you looking for, nigga.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Get his ass.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Motherfucker.
This is
I thought you was going to go to church. That fucking comeback. Killing my dudes. This shit. Dude was still going backwards. Look at him. Look at him. Look at it. Look at him though. Like it ain't no more field back there though.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point.
Okay. But you know you can hot route it though.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top. Or you now feel you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try to pick it up on 3rd down. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted.
Yeah.
Picked off by
And I threw it to the wrong motherfucking dude.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
I'm a motherfucking wife calling me.
Middle, it's Vaughn. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Vaughn on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's a give to Jones running left.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try to force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go.
Yeah, I was just thinking take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And his kick is indeed good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here's 2nd down. To throw, Watson. Steps away to his left. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Don't let us down. Let's go, sunshine.
Watson to throw. Being chased out left.
Yeah.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. One last throw here for Watson.
Good job.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is
you got to come to Dallas, Miller.
To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.
Yeah, yep. All right. Mm-hmm. On the way. Fuck, I'm hungry again, god damn it. Alright, I need a more convincing win this time, fellas. To make up for the L. So we need
EA
a more
Sports coverage of the
convincing win to
NFL
make up
brings
for
us
that
to the
L you
heart of
gave us in
Texas
the
and the
first place.
very
That shouldn't have
wonderful
never happened.
AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got
That
a pretty
should
good
never
one on
happen.
tap here, as it'll be the
I
Cleveland
don't like the way.
Browns taking on the
I don't like
Dallas
the way y'all was just moving
Cowboys.
the ball on us either.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford.
Don't believe it.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Oh, sure. All right. Just let me know when you're ready. Ready?
They're on 22-yard line.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb.
Oh,
11 yards
man.
there on the first play from scrimmage.
They gave me
Well, there
that
you go. This
shoestring.
offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Not even a play?
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 and second down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he is going to have the Browns first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Watson.
Oh,
Got
damn.
an open man.
Found
That's
that
David
motherfucking
Njoku,
little
the tight
hole.
end. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively.
How long
Seems
you trying
like
to fuck
no
with
one went
Madden
the
today?
tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space
Because
in the
one
middle
of my
of the
homies
field.
be
Everyone
fucking
else
with
was
it. I
covered,
always
but
play.
He was not.
He trying to
Big
laugh,
play
but I'm
results.
about to dip after we play a couple. Well, 1 or 2 more. Y'all can fuck around. Okay.
And Chubb will try the middle here. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Green Bay, y'all played before.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, y'all met
This is
online
Chubb.
before.
And he'll take this inside the
Through
20 and down to
me
the
on
18.
this.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
He may be a bit
Oh, fuck, I've
undersized
been
compared
fucking
to
with him on
modern
the game.
NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size,
Goddamn
he definitely
years.
makes up for in his ability to make
Probably a
tackles in the run
decade
game as well.
or more.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a
This
timeout here
motherfucker like
by the
damn near
offense.
family now.
They'll
From
have
the
2
goddamn
remaining as
PlayStation.
we step aside here in this first quarter.
I say cuz damn near like family from the, just on PlayStation. Huh?
This will be play number 9 coming
No,
up
he
on
in
this
Texas.
relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down.
But I'm saying I've been fucking with him on the
They'll run
PlayStation
for
for
it.
like
Here's
10
Chubb.
years.
And
Good-
he'll have
good
the
folks.
first down, getting this one to the 14-yard
Younger dude though,
line.
but you know what I'm saying?
They're able to convert with a gain
He
of
mature in
4.
the head.
If you make the stop there,
He'll be
maybe
a
you
little-
hold them to
little
3 on
shit.
this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs
Yeah, he's
now.
faithful
Now
to,
you're worried
Green
about,
Bay
just as
like
you
we
pointed
faithful to
out,
our
not just
squad,
giving up
so.
3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have
Huh?
been doing. It hasn't been working.
Who?
Here's a
Green Bay?
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
Back to throw, Watson.
Ooh.
That's complete, right around the 8. Touchdown! Marquise Goodwin, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point.
Okay then.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And with a play clock about to expire, Mike McCarthy's going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Again, it's Jones. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Prescott. He gets it to
Damn, good
close.
shit.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
4th down, Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the 1st down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. Up the middle, Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. 6-0 our score after 1.
I'm trying to add one of my homeboys to the chat real quick. Decline the flag if I get it. Shit taking me long to find this now. This some bullshit.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll work this forward from
Penalty?
down 3 at 2nd down.
You accepted it?
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down at 7. They'll go again to Jones.
Woo!
And an excellent job of finding
I seen you too. I'm like,
He's got this
ugh.
all the way down to the 22. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
But they're getting ready to go.
That was some of me too, though. That was some of me, though. That was some of me.
He
You
picked up
move it a
nice
tad
yardage,
bit,
didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
I'll take them extra 3.
Inside the 10
Yeah. Yeah, they out there hitting that panic button.
That time and another 1st down.
They out there
Seemed like a
anxious.
couple sets of eyes
A little bit
on
of
the
caffeine in
quarterback,
that
so he
mouth.
decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these plays, if you do it right,
Keep a
they
little,
look the same, whether it's handed off
keep a
inside
little bit more
or the
juice
quarterback
to
keeps
it.
that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Jones.
Woo! Damn! Oh, that wasn't good, though. I thought that was good. Yeah, he laid his ass out.
It would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Tore his ass up.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need to score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively.
That's a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end. Being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block. And you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Goodwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
To throw on second is Watson.
That pass complete to Moore.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now Watson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Now a first down throw, Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down. They go up the middle with Chubb, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They give the Chubb out of the gun.
Motherfucker tried to knock me forward.
He is enveloped behind the line. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. The Cowboys use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
The fuck? Hell yeah.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Yeah.
And they hit him as he throws. This one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in there by Cooks.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Prescott looks to throw on first. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10.
He'll fire deep downfield.
Oh!
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Prescott yet again.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
You don't kick this field goal right now, your coach getting fired. All right.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Watson. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Hopkins
Coming
kick is
real
good.
out there,
That will do
threading them
it for this
kicks.
first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of
You
the
can get that off in the in our field though. Motherfucker can fuck up in our shit on the meter. It's a little bit of play in there. A little bit of leniency.
Welcome back,
I
Charles
be
and
thinking
I
I've been
settled in
fucking
the
up all the
booth
time,
ready
and then
for
I remember
quarter
we at
number
home,
3.
baby.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and
Pause
they
it
trail
for me
here as
after this
well as we
kickoff.
resume action in the third quarter.
All right, I'm ready. Mm-hmm.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. You know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Second down, another shot for Jones.
Oh,
Good first down pickup of 8.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Man, I gotta get the door real quick.
Mike McCarthy's going to take a timeout.
You hear me?
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in
Can't we
this
still?
third
We can
quarter.
pause as many times as you need on this, right? Okay. Yeah, all right. Hold up real quick. Motherfucker. Oh no, I had to call timeout because it was 5 seconds left. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. Yeah. All right, hold up. Hello? Ready?
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Ew.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Ready? You ready, cuz? Yeah, you ready?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively or defensively they want to play this.
We working on your ride or something?
Running to the right, this is Vaughn. And he'll get this out to
I'll take it.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
On second down, it's Jones.
Good block.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 56 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
An inside give to Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Now Prescott on 4th down.
Oh!
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Walking
Cowboys here
backwards.
unable to convert on 4th
For
down.
sure.
And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
No, this motherfucker
7
doing like
yards
y'all
there
was
and a
doing.
1st down.
Over
Well,
pursuing.
you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this
here we go.
game
You
now
slow it down.
at their
You slow it
pace.
down.
This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They run it again with Chubb.
Down inside the 40.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Watson now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I think think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Now it's Watson. Quick as he throws there, incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will push the lead up to 12-7. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to the ground, this time with Jones.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Oh, my fault. I ain't here. I don't remember hearing shit.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down.
And he takes this up right near the 45.
You want to go now or what?
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
3rd and 3.
Prescott down.
He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
A big play here for Dallas. And even 40 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
A give to Jones. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Well, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains. Now Jones. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Jones again. But he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Dang.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. But just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
Rough,
and now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Watson. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
Fuck. You ain't get your timing right.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
I'm glad you sacked me. I was about to throw another pick.
Finally hauled down
that
for
was
the
a pick
first
for
time
sure.
this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Prescott. And this pass broken up. The contact.
Oh, fuck, I keep hitting the wrong goddamn button.
Down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Won't let me call the time. Pause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Down desperation time. Prescott on 4th. That is caught. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Here we go. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Man, I threw it too damn fast.
And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Browns drive about to get started.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
And he's going to be taken
Blew
down
that
shy
one,
of the
boy.
10, right
Good
around the
shit.
9-yard line. DeMarcus
Threw it
Lawrence
too
in on
fast.
the
I thought
tackle.
homeboy was going to make this break.
I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the
Damn, too
field,
bad you wasn't
I think
cooking
keep it on the
today,
ground,
boy. I
right?
could go
I
for
like where
one
you're
of
going
them
with this
motherfucking
one
hoagies.
because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory.
Damn, it's looking like I ain't going to be able to go outside today.
Now for Chubb and a first down as well.
It's tiebreaker now. It's tiebreaker now. Oh yeah, we can ball when I get back.
Throwing now, Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Well, that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end and have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
I know some plays got alternate routes on them, but
this is 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And Watson's going to throw it here.
oh my.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Browns are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
And to
letting
me,
you get
that
the
touchdown allows
convincing
you to start
wins.
grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake.
Stomp a mud hole in your head when I get back,
Extra
motherfucker.
point good by Hopkins. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Fuck. The glitches in the matrix.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Got the munchies or something.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
One last shot now for Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Make it a little bit more respectable, fellas.
Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe
good game, Cuz. Good game. I'm going to hit you up as soon as I get back, man.
These points mean a lot.
All right, I'll catch you in a minute.
Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder when